It took $44 billion to acquire Twitter, the company, but that was only step one. Elon now needs to acquire Twitter's users, and that's going to require massive amounts of political capital, not just financial capital. Where is he going to get it? Today, we are going to talk about where Twitter is going with Elon Musk owning it. So the last episode, we kind of gave a little context. I kind of gave a little preview. But Neil, you want to start first, and I'll layer in.
Actually, it's better for you to start because I don't know much other than what he said publicly, and he's talking about he doesn't want as much censorship.
Okay,
I'm
I'll go
paraphrasing
first
here, but I do know that people who are investing in it. So, yeah. What did you end up learning?
Yeah, but by the time this recording comes out, I think a lot of this will be public. But here's the plan, right? So there's a plan to make it kind of like a super app, right? Like a WeChat, for example. There is a plan to further go down the subscription route and not rely so heavily on advertising. That's another one, because Elon's more of like a product person, and he's all about creating a great experience, right? We do know for a fact, and this is actually public already, he's coming in and he's cleaning house, right? Like those people that are, I think they have a council that's making like $15 million a year. I could be wrong on this, right? The $15 million sounds like too much. But he's coming in, he's cleaning house. He's planning on having a very product and engineering focused team and doing good with that, right? So that's what it is at a very high level. And also there's talks of layering on blockchain technology, because there's just so much spam going on right now. So there's an argument to say, okay, maybe you deposit, if you want to send a message to someone, you might have to deposit a little bit of money, or if you want to certain things that you want to do, maybe it's going to take a hit. You're going to take a hit to your reputation if you are spamming too much, right? So just a lot of things to improve the overall user experience.
Yeah, and when you think about Twitter, I think he did express that he doesn't want to be so reliant on ads, which is going to affect marketers in the long run. But he's going to have to figure out other forms of monetization to recoup that money. I do believe if he starts charging subscriptions or anything like that, there's going to be massive churn.
Yep.
I don't think it's sticky enough where it's like his LTV will be 4, 5, 6, 7 years or anything like that. You're going to have a lot of, B2C users or consumers who are just going to churn quickly.
There's actually a really interesting post written by Balaji, I should say. I can't pronounce his last name, Srinivasan. But anyway, if you all Google this, just type in Elon coin or Elon drop. I think it's Elon drop. So the whole idea behind this one is that this would be an airdrop of tokens to like basically all the users of Twitter, right? Based on maybe their authority or based on their follower count or how long they've been around. Those will all be factors. And this token is basically like it can actually appreciate over time, right? And it's kind of like, I would just say read that post. Balaji's a very smart person. The whole idea here is, if this actually happens, and I kind of want to Google it right now. Let me just Google the Elon drop. And so I'm going to give the high level over here on the Elon drop. So, okay, it took $44 billion to acquire Twitter, the company, but that was only step one. Elon now needs to acquire Twitter's users, and that's going to require massive amounts of political capital, not just financial capital. Where is he going to get it? Twitter today is just a collection of quarreling accounts. Users aren't aligned around anything except the desire for more followers. Some are more for free speech, some are against it, and many just don't care. The promise of a coin changes all of that. Suddenly, every user has a rooting interest for Elon drop. A decentralized Twitter could easily be as valuable as Ethereum's $350 billion, because Twitter already has a massive internal digital economy. A Twitter coin that served as the native payment instrument for ads and digital goods on platform would do well, and it could serve to be used to pay for a priority inbox. Pay more to get to the top of someone's DMs, where the recipient can keep the funds or donate to charity. The experience of BNB, which is Binance coin, I believe, shows that the applications of a new coin are limitless. The tokenomics of this project are the relatively easy part. So last thing I'll read here is, so let's assume Twitter coin can hit Ethereum's market cap. Divided by 217 million Twitter users, 350 billion nets out to more than $1,500 per person. This is real money, even in America and especially the rest of the world. Neil, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it can work. I think if he starts doing any of this stuff, he may have government regulatory issues, or they may just try to drum up something. I'm not saying that what he if this would happen, it's illegal or legal or anything like that. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know all the laws with this kind of stuff, but I do know he has a big target behind his back, and a lot of people in the political world do nitpick about some of the stuff he does.
Isn't that just so sad? We should do another session on this, because we're just talking yesterday about like how, like, you know, I was talking to Neil. I was like, yeah, there are people that hate Elon. I was like, how can anybody hate Elon? It's like, exactly, right? But people do. So anyway, without going into politics, that's it for today. Please don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. Let us know what you think. If you agree, if you disagree with this, if you think this is stupid, and we'll catch you later.